Hey guys, I wanted to do a video on my camping slash bug out bag. I've seen a bunch of videos and several different ways to lay out everything, and I just wanted some advice from the community at large on what maybe I can improve, or maybe you see something that isn't going to last. You know what I mean? Because this is all either borrowed or fucking found. Gifts, things like that. But I've built I feel like a half decent bag so far. First of all, I have first aid, because you never ever know. Like, you could walk the same trail 1,000 times and then trip and fall and, you know, hurt yourself pretty bad. So first aid is a must always. Second is just a little emergency shelter. This is just a sheet of plastic. It's actually the duct tape brand window covering for wintertime to, you know, tape your windows, or not tape your windows, but put plastic over your windows to keep the heat in. This is probably about an 8-foot sheet of it by maybe 4 feet, and it's more than enough to do anything with if you're just suddenly hit by rain without shelter. I also have a poncho for that, if needed. Stay nice and warm. This is a Coleman cold weather bag. I believe it's good for 10 degrees, and it's kept me pretty warm. It's too warm this summer, actually. It's been kind of a pain in the ass, but it's also been nice for those real early mornings here in West Virginia. This is the Bear Grylls machete, and it just fucking gets it. Like, I have chopped trees down, saplings or nothing. It's just one swipe. You know, they have no chance. I keep it extremely sharp. Very, very sharp. Do not walk with anybody behind you or around you, just out of experience, and keep the animals away whenever you're using it. Just it's a bad day for everyone. We also have the Bear Grylls smaller survival knife, and it's got a plastic sheath, but it stays connected to my bag right up in the front on the shoulder straps, so it's just easy access if I need it while I'm hiking. Now this is just a SOG. It's basically an animal processing knife, gut hook. You press this little button here, and it kind of swings through, and then you have a bone saw, or just a saw in general. But it's good to go. Fold that back around there. Alright, I actually just picked up this one the other day. It was actually a combo kit at Walmart, and I have not had a chance to field test it at all. I don't know how well it keeps the blade, or keeps the edge on it, so I'm going to abstain from saying anything about that knife and this one. This is just a full-size, they're both full tang. They're made by Mossy Oak, but together they were $20. So I have yet to field test them and find their weakness, and I'm sure I eventually will, but I'm not going to say anything on those. I have the SOG Dart, pretty cool, or SOG Spirit, I'm sorry. Pretty cool little thing. You can screw off the handle and put it on a broomstick, and you actually have a spear after that. This is my SOG Tomahawk. I just recently acquired this. Haven't gotten to mess with it too much, but I've watched many a review on it. Even before I ever even considered buying one, I watched a review on it just to see what they were talking about. And there's a lot of happy people with that. And then I just have the standard bitch hatchet, hammer end, chopping end. Pretty basic, and I mean, sometimes that's what you need. I can't really hammer a spike into the ground with this. I mean, that's what this part's for, but like I said, I haven't field tested it myself and don't trust it just yet, so I basically just, it's a hammer, you know. Here are tent spikes. I'm sorry I would have more of this out, but my daughter is asleep and I gotta make this quick. I have tent stakes here. These ones are plastic, and that one here is metal. They're very strange looking. They almost look like darts themselves. We have paracord here. This is probably, give or take, I would say 100 feet of paracord. And then I have the SOG folding shovel. I've used this a few times when I was camping, and it's been pretty decent. The dirt from my favorite camping spot is still all over it, which is great because it hasn't, affected it at all. No problems with it. It's quick deploy, quick, put it back in the bag if you need to, and it comes with its own little case. Now I just got one of these, and I'll be new to this because I'm not really one for technology in the woods, including gas things. Try and be completely self-sufficient with what I have. But you got a little thing, boil water, and make it, I guess, easier to cook without building a big fire. I have, what is this, 110 yards of 10-pound test, which I'm not too sure why I have that in here now, just thinking about it, but you can use it to tie things up and things like that. Here's a 30-pound test, 400 yards. Now this, I feel like is going to be great for fishing and all that. Haven't even gotten to bust that yet. Every time I've gone camping so far, I've just taken food with me, but I think it's going to change here shortly. I might do a video on that itself. So here is just a regular roll of black tape. Never know what you need it for. You can have watertight things with lids. Just wrap it around, and then you have a watertight seal. I have little fire starters here, and they work pretty well. I made them myself. They're inside a straw. It's actually a cotton ball soaked with petroleum jelly, and it holds flame longer than just a cotton ball by itself. And as you can see, I carry the petroleum jelly, and I have an entire huge container of these. For the purposes of this video, I just laid 2 out. There is multiple ways to make fire here. Normally, like, I'm a smoker, so I have a lighter on me all the time. But if that fails, you can use the just the flint inside the lighter to make a fire. If you know how to do it the right way, you don't even need the gas inside of it. But I have several fire stills here. This one's just a standard regular fire still. It goes up inside itself. Well, not standard, I guess, but yeah, just a little bar up in there, and it works pretty damn well. I use that one quite a bit. This is a magnesium bar, and I've yet to use it actually out, in the field, or when I was camping or doing anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure on how much better it's going to be. I made a little pile of magnesium just to test it, but really it doesn't seem that much more efficient to me. Alright, you also have to have in every bug out bag a compass. Shitty, expensive, it doesn't matter. You need a compass. Just get one. Alright, we have bobbers, lures. I doubt I'll be getting that fancy and be able to catch shit with that, but it's there if I ever want to try it. And I have a lot of hooks, a lot of fish hooks, weights, all that. And here is my preferred method of sleeping, which is a hammock. I picked this up at Walmart for, it was $20, and here it is actually laid out. And it's probably a good 7-8 feet long, and it comes with mounting brackets, or not mounting brackets, but little hooks and ropes so you can tie it to a tree. And there's similar hammocks that cost $110, maybe sometimes more. I've seen more expensive ones, fucking $200 for a hammock with netting around it, and that's it. So there it is laid out, and I cannot wait to use that. Can't fucking wait. It's gonna be great. Alright. back down beside that. Whenever you make shelter, you may or may not want to be hidden. For this, I have a very large piece of burlap. They have this on sale also at Walmart for, I think it was like 12 bucks, and it's 12 feet by 54 inches, something like that. And there's multiple uses for that. You can always use that stuff. Alright, also, what this is all laid out on, this tarp here, that's also 12 feet by 9 feet and goes in the bag. It's probably a little excessive, but you know what, I'm not gonna want whenever I have a shelter, I promise. I have water purification tablets right here, and this is Army issued canteen. There's a holder I'll get to in a second on the side of the bag, and I don't know, man, it's pretty cool. It came with a really awesome MOLLE webbing attachment to strap to the side. It's got this little can on the bottom. It comes off and actually makes a cup or a pot to boil, stuff in, boil water. I have every imaginable spectrum of flashlight. Some are high powered, like this one's like I believe 250 lumens, and they go all the way down the line. Clear till, just a shitty little, $2.50 flashlight you find at the dollar store, with the batteries included. So I put big emphasis on being able to see in the dark. I recently realized how awesome night vision is on people. If you stay in the dark for 20 minutes, it'll look like daylight, and you won't even need the light. It's kind of crazy. I never let myself do that before. That's why I don't take a tent anymore. I just take what you see here, and I need really nothing else. Then I have this little diary. Not diary, but I don't know what the fuck to call it. Just a little book to keep notes in. Leave messages if needed. Just little things, like maybe I need to write directions down or remember something important right at that point in time that I know I won't remember later. Then I have something to write it in. Alright? Now this is what it all goes into. And this is my baby right here. Like, this has been with me for the better part of, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 years now, and I have not gone to the woods without it. Not one time. It's probably my most favorite hiking pack, and it is a full military rucksack. Whenever I acquired it, it had sand from Iraq in it still. Some guy went AWOL. My little brother got this, and I begged him for 2 months for this bag, and he finally gave it to me. It's pretty massive. There's an upper compartment. I don't know if you can see very well down in there, but that can all come unzipped, and it becomes a whole, just one bag. But right now I have it zipped, and I have clothes all in the bottom. Just all clothes, all rolled very neatly to the point where I don't want to take them out because it took me a minute to get them in there. So there you have it. This is my bug out bag. I can get more into detail with most of the things if anybody wants me to later on, but for now, with little Terror sleeping, little baby, we'll just keep it simple. But let me know what you think, and go ahead and comment and let me know what I'm missing. There's a few things I know I'm missing, such as like solar charger, like a weather radio, and what else? Some water filtration other than the tablets. But in the next coming months, it'll probably all be in there. It's not going to be an issue really. So, I mean, even as it is now, this is everything that anybody would ever need to survive anywhere, and more sometimes. But yeah, go ahead and comment and let me know what you think. Thank you.